Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And...
has a pop! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's there to receive it. Oh, good interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Switzerland seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt.
Has a hit! Oh, nearly. That nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
And it's Mbolo. Turns and goes back, and the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Switzerland really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And it's Mbolo. Real chance! That had to be more accurate. Xhaka. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Still goalless at the moment. Forward it goes. Now a chance to break. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. And that's been won straight back. And it's Xhaka. Mbolo. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Vinicius Junior. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's a loose ball. Mbolo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. It'll be a throw-in. Xhaka. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. It's a Switzerland free kick. Hoists it forward. It's got through to him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Embolo. And he's straight offside. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Xhaka. Embolo shapes to shoot! Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. And there is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Madrid don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Could be a chance here.
Rudiger just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Well read, he sorted that out. Granit Xhaka. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. What a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he just whacks it away. Tries a shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Alexander-Arnold really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And that has been cleared. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Granit Xhaka. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Cut out in the nick of time, and here's the chance to counter. Mbappe, the message is clear, none shall pass. Valverde goes looking, gets it back. And it's Embolo. Quick glance at goal. Granit Xhaka. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared away. And he's there to cut it out. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Back to the keeper and try something new. Fernandez. Granit Xhaka. Sajid, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Valverde. He's got shot at goal! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's found his man. Mbappe shoots!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, what a ball! And it's Embolo. That's a good ball. He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is going for goal! Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rudiger. Mbappe battles to win it back. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Chance to break. It's got through, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Switzerland don't have many options, and time is running out. Rudiger can get it clear. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. It just cancelled each other out.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, in the normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience...
And the finish! There is the breakthrough! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, and the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Knocks it away. Casemiro. Crosses into the area. Chelsea are already ahead, the perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Hits one! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Away from immediate danger. Casemiro. Well, they can break here. Hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. He gets past his goes for goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Chelsea scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Mathieu. Bruno Fernandes. Deftly done. And that's been levered clear. Cut out in the nick of time. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Chance, and the shot! And it's hoisted clear. Now can he finish? Towering header! Oh, taken with style!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Defenders on the back foot, battles to win it back. De Ligt.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Looks to thread it through. That's not going far. Played out to the right. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So here comes the substitution. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a look. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's the through. Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Pedro Neto. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And the half-time whistle goes. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. The game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. It's Casemiro. It's a brilliant interception. Cleared away. He's gone for it! Casemiro. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Going through. Pedro Neto tries one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. De Ligt. Maguire. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Forward it goes. That's great strength on the ball. He's looking to get there first. Bruno Fernandes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pedro Neto plays it for shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's made sure that that won't get through. Casemiro. Mattia. Good idea, just poorly executed. And the counter is on. And that's been won straight back. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Shot a goal! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Casemiro. And it's played forward. Timely intervention.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Chelsea showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Tries a shot! Goal! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Cleared without complication.
Chelsea are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Chalobah.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And that will be the final act. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Chelsea just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at... That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Xhaka. Oh, he's not going to get that. Granit Xhaka. And it's Xhaka. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Cut out in the nick of time. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Schick. Schick. Big chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Switzerland trail at this early stage. How will they respond? It's come loose. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Goalkeeper's ball. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Looking to get within range. Hits one! And the ball's come out! Knocks it away. He's made sure that that won't get through. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's on a plate. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he just whacks it away. Played out to the right. Schick, real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short, and it's Lucas Vazquez. Flings in a... He's had a shot! They've scored! There's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, what a... Has a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Power good distance on it. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Gets it back. Bayer Leverkusen are in control here on the brink of half-time. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's Xhaka. He's gone for it! He's scored! Right back in the game! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Gets it back. Caught offside that time. Hoists it forward. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Quick glance at goal. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! Deep into first half stoppage time. And we've reached half-time. Bayer Leverkusen come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. Neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And he's shown it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Tries a shot! It's come back out! Bayer Leverkusen! And again they hit the front. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even...
And the finish! Really well taken goal. Switzerland are all square. That was easy, almost too easy.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And that's been won straight back. Xhaka. Good take. He's gone for it. Goal! Switzerland! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Switzerland are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Switzerland are making a change now. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
This could spell danger. Shoots! That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Xhaka plays it forward.
Bayer Leverkusen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. Goes for goal! Lucas Vazquez can hoist it clear. Again for a throw-in. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets his foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Bayer Leverkusen are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And it's played forward. Granit Xhaka. Oh, he's found him in space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, good interception. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Lucas Vazquez. Just brushed off the ball there.
Bayer Leverkusen are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win.
Has a pop! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
all square again into the dying minutes. It's a great ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Forward it goes. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And that has been clubbed away. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
Fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Has a hit! Oh, great save, real class.
Marino is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Spain with another corner. Christensen tries to clear. Lewandowski brings the ball forward. He's in! And a shot! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And that's not going to reach. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? It's on a plate. It's a brilliant interception. Spain are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Christensen. Decent looking ball. A chance! Oh, what a ball! Ferran Torres. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Forward it goes. Merino. Good ball. Hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, that's a waste. Yep, it's a corner. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. That has put a stop to that. Could move up a gear here. Shot a goal! And that's been levered clear. Christensen. Spain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Christensen plays it forward. Going through. Up for the header! It's there! Spain are all square! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Wants to get it forward quickly. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far, action at both ends and the team's level. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just thought the second half was as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. We're already back underway here.
Spain playing well,
going for goal! Just fizzes past the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Christensen. Ferran Torres. And here's Rashford. Rashford looks to dink one in. Merino. Ferran Torres. And it's Lewandowski. It has got through. Chance! And it's a goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Timely intervention. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And he's there to clear it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Chance to break. From right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the shot! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Spain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Spain go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Morata has a hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
The changes then in quick succession. Spain try it again now. Ball is over the line. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he's cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gets away from his opponents.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Rashford. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Real chance! And shoots! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Quite a thriller, this one's shot at goal! That's a foul, free kick's been given. That's been lenient here, and he'll get too many more chances. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Christensen is making a foray down the right. Ferran Torres. Look at the defender bombing forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rodri. to a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's had a go! Ferran Torres, dashing forward at pace. And it's Rashford. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.